We're
Hey
good.
everybody, it's Scott Wall with Dairy Management Incorporated. I'm so happy to bring you another one of our discussions with some of our Checkoff leadership. And today I'm joined by Lisa Hatch. Lisa serves as Vice President of Business Development for National Dairy Council School Channel. Lisa, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Scott?
I'm doing awesome because we're going to talk a little hot chocolate milk today, which is just so appropriate in the winter time. We're putting more real dairy into the hands of students across the country, and it's done in partnership with an organization called Chartwell's K-12. So before we dive into the details of how this program works, let's start with who is Chartwell's and how big of a footprint do they have in schools?
Yeah, sure thing. Chartwell's is a food service contract management company, actually one of the largest, and they manage more than 7,000 school cafeterias across the country, and they serve more than 2 million meals a day to students. So they're a really great partner on several levels. Their national footprint, it really allows for innovative testing on a broader scale. So we're able to align our goals along with theirs, which very much a shared commitment, constantly exploring new and creative approaches to ensure that we're really getting the best into the hands of the kids and that they're leaving the cafeteria a little bit happier and healthier than when they entered.
There you go.
We have a really proven track record with Chartwell's. In 2023-24, we partnered with them and launched a smoothie program in about 130 of their schools, which was really well received and drove significant dairy and meal participation across the board. As a matter of fact, it was so successful that Chartwell's opened it up to their entire footprint, their entire organization to take advantage of. So as a result of that, we've been able to share successes more broadly with other food service coordinators across the country for a more broad adoption.
So no doubt the smoothie program was a proven success, and it got us off on a great foot with Chartwell's, which led to a discussion between us on them of what's next. And that's how we landed on hot chocolate milk. Can you talk a little bit about why hot chocolate milk really made sense for us in Chartwell's?
Yeah, sure. There's this interesting shift happening with young people right now, and especially when it comes to their attitude about healthy eating. So as it turns out, chocolate milk or hot chocolate really hits the spot. It's not just a treat that kids really love, but it also meets the healthy beverage guidelines set by schools, which is a win-win. We've done some recent research, and it's uncovered that 12% of kids aged 13 to 17, our sweet spot, are drinking hot chocolate daily. And more importantly, they're drinking more than one serving of hot chocolate daily. So it's really, again, like I say, a win-win. And the thing is, like you would anticipate it in areas in the country, like the Northeast, where it's a little bit colder, that it would do better. It does skew a little bit higher, but it's accepted across the entire country. Kids are loving it. So it's warm and delicious. And it fits really into the healthy choices that schools want to promote with their kids, with their students.
And the cool thing about this is actual chocolate milk that's just heated up. This isn't some powdered mix or something. This is real dairy, which I know our farmers are going to love to hear. So it starts like it did with the smoothie program, where it's a pilot. And I think we're in almost 60 schools in different parts of the United States. Our hope is that it's going to be so successful that it is offered more broadly, like the smoothie program is through Chartwell's. But just talk a little bit more about the details of the program and if you have any early impressions of how things are going so far.
Sure. That's right. We're piloting the program in 58 schools, which is actually across 15 states and affects about 9 of our states and regions. So really broad. It kicked off in January when kids got back from the holiday break, and it's going to run through the new year. Through the school year. Participating schools each received a grab-and-go cart as well as additional equipment that's needed to start the program, along with marketing materials, et cetera, created by the Chartwell's team. And each school agreed in advance from the administration on down to serve hot chocolate at least 3 times a week, either during breakfast or lunch. Our goal is to take February as a snapshot and to measure the milk sales year over year as well as ADP, and then to be able to build that business case and share it out more broadly with industry, if that makes sense. So what we're seeing so far is really positive. Kids are very excited. Again, this is anecdotal at this point, but what we're hearing is it's so successful in some situations that it's a little bit too good because every kid wants to take it, and really they're drinking it down to the last drop, which is great to see.
It absolutely is. And I just think the whole thing speaks to the power of our ability to find these partners that can move the needle for us and get dairy into schools, which is, such a key place for us. So Lisa, I really appreciate your time today and talking about this program. We look forward to hearing more results.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You should go out and have a nice hot cup today. It's pretty chilly outside.
I think I might. Dairy farmers, if you want to learn more about your checkoff, be sure to visit usdairy.com.